from the JES Weather Center.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm meteorologist Edward Shaw. Pretty cloudy out there right now, and that's going to continue to be the case for most of today, as we still have a little bit of that moisture interacting with some of the cooler air aloft, which may lead to a little bit of low-lying cloud cover here and there. So if you're driving through the mountains, keep that in mind if you're out on the roads, but overall, a lot of that's going to burn up here over the next day. Weekend looks awfully nice before we turn pretty hot and a little humid again. As for satellite and radar, we're looking, well, pretty cloudy overall throughout the western half of our viewing area. You look further to the east towards Halifax, Danville, South Boston, Lynchburg, and there's a little bit less cloud cover out there, so maybe perhaps some more sunshine. But overall, that lingering cloud cover along the I-81 corridor going to persist for the next few hours before eventually clearing up later on in the afternoon around 3 to 4 p.m. once we get a little bit more sunshine and get a little bit more warmth within the area, with temperatures maxing out in the low 80s. We go into the overnight hours tonight with more cloud cover moving in early in the morning tomorrow. So tomorrow morning could be a pretty foggy morning, all things considered. But as a lot of that moisture flows in, it's going to start dissipating once more as we get later on into tomorrow morning, which will lead to a very nice Saturday and Sunday ahead. Your hourly forecast for the day, starting out pretty cloudy here about noon, but we go later on and we start clearing up rather quickly, getting about 8 to 12 in the morning. That's going to be when we start seeing the least amount of cloud cover throughout the region, with temperatures again maxing out in the 80s and the upper 70s. Roanoke about 81 today, South Boston 81 as well, Lynchburg at 81, Blacksburg at 77, Rocky Mount at 81, Covington at 82, and Pulaski at 79 degrees. So overall, going to be getting a little cooler than that later in the afternoon, though, as we're going to have temperatures that drop into the 50s and 60s overnight tonight and into tomorrow. If you're out in the lake here tomorrow, though, for the weather, it's going to be nice. Again, getting up to about the 80-degree margin by 4 to 5 p.m. with overall pretty clear skies later on in the afternoon and evening after we get a little bit of that morning cloud cover subsiding. We're going to be warming up here pretty quickly as we go into the next few days. So while temperatures for the next few days and the weekend going to be a little cooler than average, we're back up to average on Monday and getting to above average Tuesday and Wednesday as more heat and humidity enter the picture later on next week. Two areas in the tropics we're watching, one further out to the east, just east of Bermuda. That's got about a 50% chance of formation here over the next 7 days, and is likely that system right about here expected to move into favorable conditions further to the north. And then the one system off the coast, about a 10% chance of formation, but still causing for quite a bit of rainfall and some of that lingering cloud cover within our area here as we look at what exactly we're expecting. But overall, with the tropics being like this, it's going to be something to monitor here as we go throughout the next few days. Appy?